Hello, my name is Sienna, and today I'm going to be discussing the benefits of watching less TV and the dangers of watching more TV. So, this is a very relevant issue in our culture, in our generation today, so I thought that it would be helpful to discuss. So, I will be going through a list of the benefits along with the dangers, and we're just going to be discussing each one of those. So, first, the benefits of watching less TV, or the disadvantage, is that time that you spend watching TV is time that you cannot get back. And this is really important because a lot of us just spend time where just like staring at a screen when you could be doing so many more things in life and so many more things with your life, like finding a job or reaching out to friends or spending time with your family. So many things that we waste time watching TV because we think it's worth our time, but it's really just stealing our time. And we need to reach out to other people or do something that is worth your time and useful in your life. And the second danger is you will have an unrealistic view of life. So I'm going to read a quick quote by David Niven. It says, "Watching too much TV can triple our hunger for more possessions, while reducing our personal contentment by about 5% for every hour a day we watch." So basically what he's saying is that every time you're watching TV, it's very likely that you're going to get an unrealistic view of what your life should be like. You're going to think like, oh, this person has this, so I should have this. And it's going to be very difficult to realize that your life is very different and it's not going to look like what you saw on the TV. And it will just basically, this David Niven is basically saying is that it will create this like uncontent society, and it will create a more discontent culture. And it will be harder for us to find contentment in the things that we have when we're seeing so many things that other people have on the TV. So another reason why we should watch less TV is that time spent on relationships and beneficial things is lost to your entertainment. So this is the third reason, and this means that time that you could spend pouring into other people and maybe just going to coffee for 2 hours with a friend and getting to know them instead of watching 2 hours of TV, that time is wasted. It's similar to our first point about you can't get that time back, but this time that you spend watching TV, it's going to be much more beneficial to you if you go and spend time with your family or with your friends, or maybe just finding a job or reading or anything that is more, or even like exercise. Like there's so many alternatives to just sitting and watching TV. Alright, so the fourth reason is you will become more antisocial because you will be watching communication. You won't be communicating as much. You will just be watching it, and it's hard to go out, and when you have to socialize with others, all you know is what you've seen on TV, and that's rarely going to be what it's actually like to talk to people. It's probably very staged when you're watching, so it's not going to be the same, and it's going to be harder for you to have those communication skills. Also, we rarely watch things on TV that are just information and actually helpful to our lives. Like most of the time, we're just watching stuff for entertainment. So another reason, fifth reason, is comparing yourself more. You're going to compare yourself to what you see on the TV, to what they have, what they look like, and all that is a lot of times very fake. So that's also a very big danger of watching too much TV, and you'll find yourself being more discontent with what you have and your friends and your looks and everything. And so the sixth reason is that raising like our kids and us raised in watching TV, they'll be raised to be generally less hardworking and to expect life to come more easy because TV often shows like everything, shows that people have everything without doing too much. And there's like a lot of different TV things that you could watch that could be different, but there's a high chance that kids that grow up in that are going to be less content with what they already have and be less hardworking for things that they want. And the last reason is it doesn't help grow your brain or help you exercise and get your heart rate up. So that's a very important part of every person's day. Growing like learning things and exercise. Getting your heart rate up helps you stay healthy. So when you're just sitting there and not engaging in any sort of activity, you're just sitting there, it's really not any use to any part of your body. So it will be much more useful if you just get up and spend those 2 hours exercising instead of sitting in front of the TV. So this is basically, those are all 6 of my points, and I hope that they have been very encouraging to you to maybe decide to spend less time in front of the TV and more time with friends, or doing beneficial things to your life, or exercising. So thank you so much for watching and listening.